Hello Virgo, welcome to your reading for the next 4 to 5 weeks. I am Lolo and I am here to give you your message. So I have taken a little bit of a hiatus from YouTube and I'm glad to be back. And I wanted to thank all of the subscribers that are still here, still subscribing to me, and also thank anybody else who is a new subscriber. I really appreciate you. Thank you for liking and sharing my content. I really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and look at your overall message for the next 4 to 5 weeks. And then we're going to dive into love and relationships. Doesn't have to be romantic, and career and finances. Okay. All right. See, let's get the overall message for Virgo. Wow, that was fast. So you have South Node, life stats. We'll get you another one. And you have the third house messages. So you could find that the third house for me sometimes can be like siblings as well. You could find that you're releasing some things from the past regarding siblings, okay? We're going to dive in a little bit. Hold on a second. Let's see. Overall message for Virgo, destiny. So I'm kind of getting this energy of like you're letting something go because you're supposed to, like you're letting something go to call in like new energy that is, it's kind of like a course correction for you, like where you're really supposed to be. Let's see, let's get one more. You have fertility, which is the Empress for me. Definitely looks like letting go of the past, embracing the future kind of energy, like seeing where wisdom on the bottom of the deck, like making better choices for yourself. Okay, let's get you one more overall message. For the next 4 to 5 weeks for Virgo, rise. Yeah, that's really what I was getting. Like you're just manifestation, father, and breathe. So what I see here is that like you see things very clearly now. Like you see, I feel like you have a greater understanding of things that have transpired between you and people around you. You could be having some very important conversations over the next 4 to 5 weeks. They could have to do with, like I said, siblings or friends. I mean, it could be other people as well. Like it could be in terms of a relationship. But I definitely feel like there's just some important conversations that are helping you sort of release the past so that you can move forward, like so you can rise above. This is like taking the high road energy, like, you know, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want this, you know, I don't want any disharmony between us. Like I'm ready to just get past it. Okay. With this manifestation and wish energy on the bottom of the deck, and then you have destiny and fertility, I definitely feel like you have called something in. You've asked for something and you're going to start seeing the beginning stages of it. You know, like the seeds being planted over the next 4 to 5 weeks in, you know, in an abundant way for you. I also feel like with this breath energy, sorry, my ear itches, like that could for me like signify patience, like kind of be patient with yourself, like as you are going through the next 4 to 5 weeks, because I mean it may not unfold as like quickly as you would like. You know, whenever we are course corrected to our destined path, it doesn't always like, you know, take off like super quickly, and you may just need to kind of ride the wave, like, you know, even if the progression is kind of slow, right? So we're gonna look at love and relationships for you. Love and relationships for Virgo for the next 4 to 5 weeks. Truths revealed. Like, okay, seriously. Like I said, there are conversations that you're going to be having that, like I said, you're going to see the higher perspective, okay? And I do feel like you're going to be given this opportunity to just like forgive, like just live and let live, just let it go. Like, I don't want to carry this with me anymore. The past is in the past kind of energy. Like I do feel like you're just going to release it. But some truths are going to be revealed in terms of your interpersonal relationships. It could be romantic. Things that were hidden are going to be coming to light. And that really could just be like, you know, sharing each other's perspectives and gaining a higher understanding of where each person was coming from. Okay. Interesting. Past person returns. Yeah. Like past person returns to open up and be honest about things that have happened, like things that have transpired. Now, in terms of like romantic relationships, you have options. Now, this could also be like you have an option to forgive and let go and, you know, just leave the past in the past, or not. That could be an option, like choice for you. But I also get the sense that you could have like options in terms of like romantic connections. And I feel like you are going to be like, if this past person here wants to start over, rebuild, that kind of thing. And I forgot to say, you have this father and this fertility, which is like the emperor and the empress for me, and this destiny. So, I mean, this could definitely be like a soul connection, right? And we have lots of those, but it could be an important one. But anyway, I feel like you may demand, you know, like I need effort and accountability from you. I need you to show up, and I need you to show me why I should move past this, you know, like what has changed. Okay. And that could be an important conversation for you to have. But I also feel like you're going to try to find the balance between being graceful and forgiving and setting your appropriate boundaries. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at the tarot for this. Virgo, love and relationships, please. The Temperance card. Yeah, definitely like there's going to be this moment of connection, you know, just finding that peace between you and another person. Like, definitely see that through and through with all the decks that I've pulled now. Let's see. Page of Cups. Somebody could be apologizing to you, like, you know, but I feel like you want more than an apology. Like, I feel like you want like changed behavior, which is great, which is fine. And this could be from you too. Like, there could be things that you want to be accountable for as well. Like, there's always two sides to every story. Ten of Pentacles. Like, for me, I feel like this is like important lessons have been learned throughout this process. And honestly, you could have been like, with this manifestation and this wish energy, like you could have been actually telling the universe, like, I'm ready for this to re-enter my life so that we can have this harmony, okay? This temperance energy. I'm ready for this person to come and be honest with me. And I mean, honestly, it could be that you're just waiting on this person to be the one to do it. And that's why you've been needing to kind of like breathe through it and be patient, because you're kind of waiting. You're waiting on this person to be the one to step up. Let's see. What else for Virgo for love and relationships the next 4 to 5 weeks? Queen of Pentacles. I mean, this is lovely energy. This is lovely energy. This is like because you are the Queen of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. The Queen of Pentacles. The queens are the mutable. Wait, no, hold on a second. I have that wrong. Capricorn is the Queen of Pentacles. Well, anyway. Still earth energy. I was like, the mutable signs are the knights. Okay. I digress. But you have the Hierophant here in the Queen of Pentacles. So this in the Ten of Pentacles, this is like a long-term relationship, somebody you've known a long time. This can even be family, okay? But I definitely feel like with this energy, this is holding true to your values and, you know, wanting commitment and consistency. Tell me about this past person. The Eight of Pentacles almost came out for this past person. Four of Swords. In this Four of Swords here, there's a shedding of the old skin. Tell me some more. I do feel like this person, an Ace of Cups. Yeah, this person, like after a period of separation, is going to be open and honest about feelings and be vulnerable. I feel like this person's gonna be ready to be vulnerable with you, because I feel like they for so long were like in denial, or they were running from, you know, from being open and honest about their feelings. I do feel like this person has been doing some work. The Fool almost came out, so I mean, I kind of want to keep it. The Star. Yeah, okay, so I mean, I feel like this person is ready to say, like, you are my destiny. Like the Star card and this, I look down at this destiny, like this, like we are, like we belong together. Like seriously, that's what it feels like. We belong together. Like the song, sorry, acid reflux. The song, Mariah Carey, We Belong Together, just popped in my head. Strength. And the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. I think it's going to take a lot of courage for this person to step up, because they may be very intimidated by you. Additionally, it may require a lot of strength for you to forgive and move on, like move forward, not on, but move forward with this person. Okay. But I do feel like you're going to consider it, because like I said, I feel like you have options. I feel like this person is ready to evolve and change as a person and grow. But you want stability. You want proof. Like, that's what I see. You want proof. Is there any... Ace of Swords. Yeah, the truth is coming out. The truth will be revealed. I mean, you can't get much more clear than that. So, let me ask one more question. Hold with this person. King of Cups. This is how it's going to unfold with this person. Like, I do feel like there's a maturation process that's happened with them. They are more willing to be emotionally vulnerable, to be more considerate of your feelings and your perspective, and to be more understanding of your needs and what what they need to do to meet those needs. Where in the past they may not have done that, and that was why they needed to do the work. They needed to learn how to not be so selfish, like I feel like that's kind of something that they've been working on. And I do feel like they're humbling themselves, before you, and saying, I didn't act right. And I see that now, this person could have really taken you for granted. And, with this South Node energy, it could be some karmic cycles are being released so that you can, move towards a more positive karmic cycle, right? Because karma is, it's like the Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. Sometimes it's positive, sometimes it's negative, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and look at your career and finances for the next 4 to 5 weeks. Career and finances for Virgo for the next 4 to 5 weeks. Unexpected. Offering was on the bottom of the deck, so I feel like it's a positive unexpected partnership. You could be merging finances with somebody, unexpected partnership in business. But it does look like you have, yeah. Okay, so what I kind of feel for you is that I feel like that you're hard at work. and you know, you're putting in the effort every day, and I just feel like you are feeling like it's kind of the energy of just like, I work so hard, and for what? And for what? Like, I'm just, you know, it's like it's sort of kind of becoming very like monotonous and mundane for you. And I feel like you're wanting more. You're thinking about like, what else can I do? There's got to be more, because I'm exhausted, right? And I feel like there could be like the money is slow to come for you, like if you have your own business, or if you're like entering into a partnership and you're putting in all this labor, and things are just, you know, they're moving along really slow, and it could honestly get you feeling a little frustrated. And that's why you're needing to have patience, and, you know, to focus on your breath and be in the present moment. But I also see over here, say yes to the things that you think you can't do. It could also be that, like, you know, you're kind of just, I feel like you could be feeling a lot of self-doubt and not really wanting to go for certain things that you've been, you know, thinking of and dreaming of, because you may feel like, oh, what's the point? And it could really cause a halt in your, you know, your financial abundance, because you're needing to work through some of that. Additionally, if you're waiting on income, like you're waiting on a pay raise to come through, it could be, you know, slow to come. Or if you're waiting on a promotion, or if you're waiting on a loan to come through, like it could just be that it's just taking its time and it's not coming as quickly as you need it to. And it could be kind of frustrating. Finances for Virgo. Queen of Cups. I'll get one more. Yeah. I'm like, I want to give you like an amazing reading for career and finances, but I mean, it really does kind of look like this, like the next 4 to 5 weeks, I feel like it's going to be really important for you to ask yourself, how much of yourself do you give? You know, like how much of your energy do you give, and is it necessary, and is it worth it? Do you do, you know, projects for other people, and you're always helping other people out, and, you know, and then they're nowhere to be found whenever you're needing assistance? Or, you know, do you find you're doing other people's jobs for them, and, you know, and for what? Like, and they don't even appreciate you, or you just feel like you're always having to be the one who's like in charge and on top of things while other people slack off, okay? Because you do have the 7 of Swords and you have the Queen of Swords. And what I'm getting from this is that, like, it's really important, because it came out, it's almost reversed, and I was like, okay, so it's like this Queen of Swords is needing to set some very appropriate boundaries. Because I feel like with the Queen of Cups here, it's like you want to be helpful, and you want to be, you know, maybe you want to be liked, and you want to feel needed, okay? But like, you've got to really ask yourself, like, how much energy you are giving to things that are not actually your job or your responsibility, and how much it's weighing you down and making you feel like very disappointed. Like, is this all there is? Because I am just feeling blah, like this, you know, I don't even want to go to work today, because this has zapped the joy out of my life, okay? I'm also getting the sense that, like, there could be something that you're like with this partnership, this halt, like there's an opportunity where somebody's been wanting to work with you, or somebody's been wanting to put you in charge of a project, and it's slow to come to fruition. And I feel like you're just tired. You're tired of just working and working and working. You know that you have the skills, you know that you have the talent, but like you're just working and working. You're doing other people's jobs. You've shown them enough, like you've shown them enough of like what you bring to the table, and you're like, okay, I'm ready for you to, you know, give me this raise, this promotion, this opportunity. Like, I have waited long enough. You know what I mean? That's the kind of energy that I'm getting here for you. I honestly feel like you need to have the courage to ask for this raise, to ask for this opportunity, to, you know, to step up and say, what's going on? You know, like I've waited long enough, and I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to be recognized. Okay, I'm ready to be recognized, you know? Like, I've been putting all these manifestations and wishes out. Like, I have been asking for this, and I'm tired of waiting. You know what I mean? I do feel like you definitely need to know when to just say no and keep silent. Say no and keep silent. Like, no is a complete sentence. Like, if somebody asks you to do something that's not actually in your job description, no, I won't do that. I'm busy. I have to do this. You know what I mean? If you're dealing with like a business partnership in which, you know, you run your own business, okay? I feel like things are just they're moving along kind of slow, and you're just kind of putting in the effort. You know, you're just doing what you have to do. Some of you are going to find that you unexpectedly are ready to move on from a current position. Like, it's lost its appeal for you. Sorry about my dog. It's lost its appeal for you. Like, you know, it's not what you had thought it was going to be. I'm so sorry about my dog. Okay, so you're going to be ready to like move on, because I feel like, you know, with the Six of Cups almost coming out in reverse, it's like the rose-colored glasses have come off. You know, you've been feeling like, you know, this is it. I love this place. Like, this is where, you know, I want to continue working and that kind of thing. And then you just kind of reach a point where you're like, no, this isn't at all what I thought it was going to be. I work way too hard for not nearly enough money, okay? What's the advice for Virgo for career and finances for the next 4 to 5 weeks? Yeah, you're definitely at a crossroads, okay? Say yes to the things that you think you can't do. You know, I feel like with this experiment, the science experiment underneath here, you have 2 of Wands, you have the Lover's card, the Knight of Cups. Like, I really feel like it's going to be important for you to sit with yourself and ask, you know, what do I want to do? You know, what do I really want to do? Like, what is something that makes my heart sing when I think about doing that as a career? And maybe that it's time for you to ask yourself, like, what stops you? What stops you from taking a new opportunity? Now, also, this Labor card says a new job of some kind is coming your way. So, I mean, honestly, I really feel like this like slow process, this halt that happens in a current position or current business, it could be like a catalyst for you to decide, like, maybe it's time I move forward, and maybe it's time I look at, you know, other options, and I explore new opportunities, and I really ask myself, like, what is really stopping me from doing what I want to do? You know, that could be an important question for you to ask yourself. I think that there's a lot of self-doubt. Yeah, there's a lot of self-doubt. You know, maybe it could be that, you know, you weren't believed in enough as a child, and you're needing to learn how to do that for yourself. You're needing to, instead of waiting on other people to tell you, hey, good job, way to go, you know, like, maybe that's something that you need to start doing to build up your own confidence so that you can actually like apply for the kind of positions that you want to work, that you feel would be more fulfilling than where you're currently at. Because I just feel like it's been a waiting game. It's been a waiting game, and you're putting in way too much. You're over, like, I feel this Queen of Cups can be very over-giving. You give way too much of yourself, and at what cost? You know, the cost is, you know, the expense of yourself, at the expense of draining you and dragging you down, and you just feeling like this, disappointed. You're feeling the Four of Cups, like you're not happy. You're not happy. And I feel like luck is on your side if you're willing to take the step, if you're willing to make the choice, if you're willing to actually see what else is out there. You may be pleasantly surprised. But I feel like you're going to have to be the one that tells yourself, I can do this. I believe in myself. And I'm going to go for it. And even if one thing doesn't work out, I'm going to try something else. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I just get this sense that you want to be happy. And I feel like you're not. You're not happy where you're at. Like, you're just not. I hate to say that, but... yeah, some of you actually really do want to start your own business. And it says, do not be intimidated to enter the world of business. You got this. Like, you got this. Like, that's something that you need to tell yourself. I've got this. I can do this. I believe in myself. Motivator came out. Like, seriously, you need to be your own motivator. You need to be your own cheerleader. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Don't wait on somebody else to do it for you, okay? You could be waiting forever. This halt, okay? I mean, your emotions are going to play a big factor in this whenever you really, like, connect to that. Like, really ask yourself how you're feeling, because I feel like you hate it. It's like walking into work. I hate it here. I hate it here. Life is too short. And I know we all have to do what we have to do for work. Okay, I do understand that, but that doesn't mean you can't look elsewhere. You never know. Like, you really never know, like, what opportunities will fall into your lap if you only open your eyes. Don't stay stuck somewhere just because you feel like you have to. I mean, it doesn't hurt to look. It just doesn't hurt to look and see what else is out there. Like, it really doesn't. So let's go ahead and get you your closing oracle message and wrap this up. What closing oracle message do you have for Virgo, please? Security. I had to do this because I saw this card. So, security, taking a risk, and trust. Like, what if you fully just trusted that you're going to be aligned with where you're supposed to go? Remember? Destiny. Fertility. If you plant the seeds, that means you put your resume in, look for other opportunities and believe, and truly believe that what you're wishing and what you're manifesting can happen, okay? Like, that you can be aligned with where you're really supposed to go, okay? Like, what you're really supposed to do. Like, what if you believed that? It says, let all take root, seed and sprout, let new life be all about. So I feel like you have a lot of really lucky energy. I just want to say that really quick. Like, you have a lot of really lucky energy here. But I feel like the only thing that's standing in between you and that luck happening for you, these blessings happening for you, is you. And your ability to release. Your ability to let go. Remember, we were talking about South Node. Your ability to let go of what is really just not working for you. And taking the risk and trusting that you're going to be aligned with this, trusting, like, because I feel like you hang on to the security, right? We all want security, especially earth signs. Like, we want security, okay? But I feel like you've got to allow yourself to trust that security can reside elsewhere. It's not just where you're at, okay? Like, there are people that, say they get fired from a job, and then they find something else, and then they're just like, oh my gosh, like, this was totally meant to happen. Like, I never would have left that place, but I got fired, and now here I am. Hold on. All these disruptions. But I mean, and then like, you know, those people will be like, and now I love my job. I love what I do. This happens. You have to like allow yourself to believe and like trust the process and trust the universe or your higher power or whatever, your angels, that like you can be directed to something that is more fulfilling for you. You don't have to stay in one place just because you want to feel secure. What if there's more security elsewhere? Be willing to look, you know, see what's out there, see the opportunities. Because, I mean, life is just too short to be in this energy. I'm sorry, like life is too short for you to be sitting there going, I worked so hard for this place. And for what? For what? I'm not appreciated. I'm not getting this raise I've been told I'm going to get. I'm not getting this promotion I keep getting told I'm going to get. You know, they keep telling me that they're going to do this project with me and they don't. And I'm tired of waiting, you know? Like, I feel like my gifts are being wasted. Life is too short for that. It sincerely is. So that's what I have for you. I hope that helped. You can book a personal session down below if you would like one. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel and sharing my content. I super appreciate it. You can also follow me on all my socials. They're down below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.